All right. We are live. We are live. I am about to get ready to pack up some more stuff for the move. We're supposed to be moving. Well, technically, we're going to be moving at the beginning of February. That's going to be the beginning of it. Once that's when we actually have the keys to the house. But we want like move everything until probably the middle of the month because we still gotta get stuff moved over from one place to the next, and we're going to be out of here by the end of February. So it gives us that cushion. The semi being two different places, it's just going to be that's the way it's going to go. So this may be a while, and if you're just coming in, that's awesome. If not, that's cool. If you can't watch the whole thing, hopefully you'll watch the replay or the on demand. That'll be absolutely awesome if you could check that out. That will be really really cool. So I'm going to be packing up some Sega Genesis stuff. I got some Wii, GameCube, Saturn, Dreamcast, and I got Xbox 360 stuff. All that stuff is on this side of the room. I got most of this side of the room done, and then the far side over there is my original Xbox stuff. So that's where that stuff is going to be, and I'm planning on doing that last because the original Xbox stuff is that's stuff I love to play the most. So I'll be playing that, and obviously I'll be playing some digital games. I got some controllers, some arcade sticks. I still have all that stuff to move. So it's going to be more, more videos and live streams of me packing up some stuff because I really got to get this stuff into the next house. So hopefully you guys will rock with me. If you guys are checking this out, please don't be shy to hit the like button, share this video, let people know what we're doing over here, and we're going to get right into it. So let me make sure everything is good to go. All right, look like we are good. All right, that looks good. And yeah, let's go ahead and let's see. Hold on, something's going on with my phone. I'm gonna make sure my phone is straight before I. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so to start off, I want to get my Genesis stuff because I got another really big bin, the same type of bin I was using to pack up my other games, and I just realized I'm on my third bin. This is ridiculous, but I'm packing up the Genesis games first, and I want to use that as a base for my other games I want to put in. These Genesis games are pretty much hard clamshells, and that's pretty cool to have as a foundation or a base. So let's start off with some of the games I have. Come on. Let's start off with a few games. Let's start off with a good one here. Let's start off with a really good one. Got Contra Hardcore. I don't know if y'all can. Yeah, there it is. Excellent. Contra Hardcore. Got that. I don't know. Just starting to think about it. I don't know if I want to put all that weight on these clamshells. Starting to think about it, right? Well, that might not be a good idea. I will rock with it. I'll make room for it. I'll adjust. Spider-Man versus X-Men for the Genesis. I got that as well. I bought this for $10 at a store, and this is a pretty solid game. It's a little wonky, but I like it. It's pretty cool. Bill Walsh, college football. This is a classic. If you don't know anything about this, I had to pick this up when I bought this. And I'm gonna show you something pretty special about this. And I think I showed this when I did my pickup video. It has all the cards to the teams, even some of the classic teams. I think that's pretty dope. So I was able to pick this up. Has the classic team. Yeah, it gives you the rosters, the cards, or whatever. I have Team USA basketball, which I think is a pretty cool game. If you ever play like Bulls versus Blazers, Bulls versus Lakers, any of those, Lakers versus Celtics, it's basically that, but it's the Dream Team. So I thought this was pretty cool to have. And to be honest, I think this is the only game that has that's based off the Dream Team. And I think this is basically a piece of history right here. So I wouldn't be surprised if this game goes up in price. I know it's a sports title, but it would be cool to see. All right, what else we got over here? Okay, I got 2 copies of that, so I'll get back to that one. This is a highly underrated game right here. Miss Pac-Man for the Genesis. This game is really good. One day, once I get everything settled, I'm a live stream this game. This game is really good. 10 again, Miss Pac-Man. I really like this game, and highly underrated. I love the aesthetics and the way this game plays. Really, really good. MLBPA baseball. I played a 162 game season on the Super Nintendo version of this, and I kind of thought that the Sega Genesis version would be the same. It is, but you know the difference between Genesis and Super Nintendo, the graphics are a little bit off. But it doesn't make this a bad game. It's just that I wanted to get it again, and I may do another 162 game series season with that. It's another baseball game, RBI Baseball 4. I bought this game in the remembrance of my uncle. My uncle passed away a few years ago, and I actually did a live stream of this game a long time ago. He used to love playing this game on the Genesis, and I saw this and I had to get it. I got it just basically because of him. Me and him used to play this game a lot, and this came out 1989, 1990 or something. I can't remember when it came out. But between this and Bad News Baseball, these were like my favorite games of that time. And it's a pretty sentimental game to me. It really is. Now this game here, I think this game was already re-released again. Rocket Knight Adventures. I had to buy that. I bought this game for like, I think at the time they were selling it was like $13. Now this game is like pretty expensive for the Genesis. And I think it's been re-released by now again, but I was really cool that I picked this up. I was happy that I picked this up at the time. This is a really good game. All right, let's see. Oh, I forgot I had this on the Genesis. Oh, wow. So I'm going to go through all 4 of these. Okay, I got the original NBA Jam for the Genesis. I mean, this game is absolutely awesome. Nothing need to be said here. Even on the Genesis, this game is absolutely fantastic. And believe me, you'll understand this in a second. I have 2 copies of NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Now, NBA Jam TE was like my favorite NBA Jam, or it was like my favorite NBA Jam when it came out. I like the first one, but TE was the game. And I got like a whole bunch of different copies of this. I have the 2 Genesis versions, I have the Super Nintendo version, I have the Saturn version, and I have the PlayStation version. And I have the Ultimate God book over there. I love this game. Now, the reason why I bought 2 copies, I don't know if it's in here still. Let me see. I don't know if it's in here. It's not in this one. Maybe it's in the other one. If not, I'll explain why I have 2 copies. Is it in here? No. All right, well, I'll tell you the reason why I have 2 copies. One of these copies did not save your records on one of them. They did not save your records. So I was kind of bummed out about it. I thought I had to like change the battery out of this one, because I remember this fairly because it doesn't have the tag on it like this one. That's what I had to do. So I bought a second one and come to find out that I don't think that's the case. There's something online. Maybe I'll talk about it one day. I did show it on a pickup video. There's a slip that came with these games that tell you how to, I think it's like reset the saves on here so it can actually save or something like that. But I think this one did not save my games, but this one still saves. So if I ever wanted to play this game and beat it, I'll have something to save it with or something like that, because I don't think it does a password. It doesn't have a password mechanism like the original NBA Jam. But I do have 2 of them. And this game, the 4th one out of the bunch, I got College Slam. I forgot I had this game for the Genesis. I do have this game also for the Sega Saturn, and I have it for the Super Nintendo, but the Super Nintendo version does not work. I think it's something wrong with the board that's inside. It just won't cut on. So maybe I'll buy another Super Nintendo version, but I do have the Saturn version, which you will see later on in this video, just like you see the Saturn version of NBA Jam Tournament Edition. I'll show both of those, but I just love these Genesis card cases. They look absolutely awesome. All right, let's get down to some more. Okay. There's my other Genesis game over there. I'll go get that. Keeping along with, Acclaim and Midway and all the other stuff, Mortal Kombat 2 for the Genesis. A lot of people say this game is actually slightly better than the Super Nintendo one. I kind of disagree. But what made me buy this is the fact that it was in this clamshell case. I love these clam cases of the Genesis. These things will never go bad, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, that's what I'm coming back to. Bulls versus Lakers in the NBA playoffs. We talked about that. Jungle Strike. I love these helicopter games. Hold on a second. While I'm doing this, hold on. So I got Jungle Strike right here and Desert Strike right here. So I got both of those. I love these strikes. I got Soviet Strike, and there's another one on the PlayStation I got somewhere around. I think I talked about it in my other pack up video. NBA Live 96. Streets of Rage 2. I'm going to save that one for last. Sonic 1. I have Sonic 2 and 3, but I don't have the case for those. Coach K College Basketball. It's another pretty dope game. I kind of like this game. It's actually pretty underrated. Super Street Fighter 2. Excellent version of the game on the Genesis. This is a really good fighting game for the Genesis. Very underrated. A lot of people don't talk about it as much as it should. I forgot I had this. Turbo Outrun. Deion Sanders Prime Time. I'm gonna put that to the side because that's a cardboard case. Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs. We'll have to look at that at another time. Madden 94. A lot of people love Madden 94. A lot of people like Madden 93, but I like Madden 94. Madden 95 is pretty good too for the Genesis. And this game, The Lion King, a lot of people say this game is pretty difficult, and I tend to agree. It's pretty tough, but it can be beaten if you really stick to it. Last but not least for the Genesis, this buddy right here, this game here is something serious. Musha. I paid a lot of money for this game, a lot of money. I told my wife how much I paid for this game, and she like side-eyed the hell out of me. This game is extremely expensive right now. It's always been expensive, but yeah. It is it's a piece of work, man. It's a piece of work. But yeah, yeah. Let's jump over to I guess we could jump over to let's get the other ones out of the way first. Let's get the plastic box games out of the way, more of those, because I want to get those on the bottom of the bin. So we're going to start with some Wii games. We'll pick it up a little bit. Some of these Wii games I got. All right, let's see. Is it still on there? All right, I ain't worried about that. Do I have the first one over here? No, I bet it's in the other room. I bet it is. My Mario Galaxy. Well, I got Mario Galaxy, but it's in another one. But I got Mario Galaxy 2, Mario All-Stars on the Wii, Ultimate Shooting Collection, which is I'm not gonna get it. I'll get into this another time. This is a very unique game, but we'll talk about this game at another time. Monster Hunter Tri, King of Fighters Collection, which is the definitive edition in my opinion. This is an excellent version of the King of Fighters Collection. Samurai Showdown Anthology, and Knight's Journey of Dreams. I'll get my other Wii games out of the other room. House of the Dead 2 and 3, The Return. I like this game. I'd rather play this on the Wii because of the Wii Zapper. Also, I got Metroid Other M and Manhunt 2, which I really want to get Manhunt 2 for the PlayStation 2. I really want to get that for the PlayStation 2. I do not have that. And this is a game that I really don't like having games like this, but it's cool. I bought this from Firefly Toys and Games in Columbia, South Carolina, when I used to live in Columbia before we moved here to Georgia. This is Sin and Punishment Star Successor. Now I do have Sin and Punishment on the N64, and this is the sequel to that. Sin and Punishment has been released on various platforms like the Wii Virtual Console, the Switch console, the Wii U Virtual Console, but they never released it physically. So I had to get a physical copy from overseas. No, matter of fact, I'm sorry. Somebody made a cart for me. It was a repo cart that I got. Now we're getting into no, we're not. Take that back. Hold on. I was looking for this and I found it. It's my other Wii games, Mario Galaxy, and I got Mario Kart Wii. So I thought those was in the other room, but they're not. So that should do for all the Wii games. Guess we'll continue. Let's get to the GameCube games. I got Resident Evil. I got the other Wii games over there. I'll talk about those in a second. Resident Evil 0, Courtside 2002. This is a very underrated basketball game. Resident Evil 4, Second Sight, Home Run King, Smuggler's Run. What is that? What it says? Can't read that. War Zones. City Racer and Super Mario Sunshine. Well, I'm about to go way down there to get my Saturn games in a second. Oh my goodness. All right, here's some more. Got Metroid Prime, Star Fox Adventure, Blitz 2003, Docker 2, The Ultimate Rally. Wait a minute. Let's see something here. Ultimate Rally. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, that's cool. I wanted to see something about that game. That's what I was looking for. Mega Man Network Transmission, Mario Golf. I also have Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart, Luigi's Mansion 1, Rayman Arena. That's what I got for those. Got some more GameCube games down here. I'm gonna have to dig down here to get those. It's gonna be pretty. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the PlayStation 2. What? Okay. There's a PlayStation 2 version of Mario, not Mario, but Crash Nitro Kart. I had them on the GameCube as well, but I guess it was mixed up with the GameCube stuff. All right, so what else I got here? Hot Wheels World Race, Reckless Yakuza Mission. Hey, Digital Foundry just did a video on this. Game, this Yakuza Missions game. They say the original Xbox one is the best one, and I don't think I have that, so I may need to pick that up. But they say the PS2 version runs at 60 frames. Yeah, but Digital Foundry just did a video on this. Also, I got Star Fox Assault, which is a very good game. Mario Kart Double Dash, Soul Calibur 2, Evo 2, Sonic DX. And I talked about the other ones already. All right, let's look down here. Yeah, those Saturn games are way down there. That's going to be tough to get those. But it's all good. Resident Evil. That's the first remake of Resident Evil. Bloody Roar, Primal Fury, which is another really good game. Wario World, F-Zero GX, Pixar's Cars, and NBA Street. That's the first NBA Street. Got that. Is that all my GameCube games? I think it's all the GameCube games right there. Well, I got some more over here. Hold on one second. Other GameCube games are as follows. No, what's the other one? Okay. Got Resident Evil 2, which this is not the actual case for it. But I do have the game in here, no manual, but I had to get this. This one was, I wasn't going to let this get out my sight. I'll figure out the case and the manual at some other time. So I have Resident Evil 2, Metro Prime Echoes, Metro Prime 2 Echoes. Got that. This is a very good looking case. Look at that. I mean, it's in pretty good shape. Pretty nice. And I got Metal Gear Solid, the Twin Snakes. Okay, so that should do it for all my GameCube games. Now, we're going to get into the Saturn games. I don't know if I should do the long box ones first, or should I do the long box ones way down there? So I don't know. The long box ones may be a reach, but my Japanese ones are not long box. You know, I'll do the short ones first, and then we'll do the long box afterwards. I gotta reach down there to get them at the bottom of this this bookshelf, and yeah, it's a pretty good reach. I think all of these are Japanese except like one game that's not Japanese, maybe two. But since they're Japanese, well, no, there's a way you can see the English on there. Hold on a second. All right, let me turn these around so you can see them. Because all of them on these Saturn games, one side is Japanese, one side is American, and you can read the actual games or whatever. All right, let's see. Okay, that's backwards. Sorry for the hold up, y'all. Here we go. All right, there we go. All these are Japanese games for the Saturn. I got Darius Gaiden, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, Capcom Generation 1, NBA Jam Tournament Edition, Capcom Generation 5, which is the Street Fighter collection, Necronomicon Digital Pinball, which is a very good game, Fighting Vipers, and Nights into Dreams. I think this is the only one that I have in this format. This is a not for resale version of it. I think this is the only English game I have in this format. I'm gonna have to put something over these to protect these. They should be fine though. They should be. All right, let's get the other ones. I'll put a cover over them. Yeah, I'll put a cover over them. All right, so this one, Last Bronx. Oh, I can't read that. Last Bronx and the Street Fighter collection. Now, this Street Fighter collection, this is not the same Street Fighter collection I showed with Capcom Generation 5. This one has Super Turbo, has Super Street Fighter 2, and what's the other one? Street Fighter Alpha 2 Dash. Okay, all these, okay, all the American stuff on this. Okay, great. I have Virtua Fighter 2, Donpachi, The Game Paradise, and The Greatest 997. This is basically World Series baseball for Japanese. And you can actually buy this game right now on Steam. I think it's on PS4 too, The Game Paradise. It's a pretty cool shoot 'em up. All right, let's see. What else we got here? Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can turn that around. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So y'all can see these. What's the first one? Oh, awesome. There we go. That's awesome. All right, Street Fighter 2. This one is actually Street Fighter 3. This is a repo copy of Street Fighter 3. I had a friend of mine, well, one of my Twitter followers was moving just like I was. And he was just showing off some stuff. And I guess he wanted to sell some of the stuff that he was selling on Twitter or X. And I told him I'll buy this from him, even though it's a repo. This game is very expensive on the Saturn. So I was like, yo, I'll get it. He sent me this and Outrun for like, I can't remember how much it was. But he sent me those two for a pretty good price. So I got this, and I could play this on my Saturn because my Saturn is modded. So also I have Vampire Savior and Vampire Hunter. All right, what else I got here? Yep, there's Outrun. That's the Outrun game I was telling you about that I bought from one of my Twitter followers. And I bought this, and I really wanted to get this. This is Puyo Puyo 2 for the Sega Saturn. This is an excellent puzzle game. If you ever played like Kirby's Avalanche, or there's a Puyo Puyo game that's out now, like Puyo Puyo Champions, it's kind of like the same thing. But this is the original game that actually has a story, and this game is pretty difficult too. All right, so that's all my Japanese games for the Saturn. Time to get the long box games. Oh, I can move this. Yes, good. To move that shelf, that will definitely help. Yes, that'll help a good bit. Okay, awesome. Oh goodness. Here goes some long box games for my Saturn. I got Slam and Jam 96 with Magic and Kareem. Street Fighter Alpha 2, which I just showed Street Fighter 02. I know. I have the American version as well. Virtua Fighter 2, I just showed that on the Japanese. I got that too. Worldwide Soccer and Last Gladiator. Now, I got a question. I think this game is the same game as Nico Namicon. That game I just showed, the pinball game. I wonder if they're the same game. It doesn't matter. I'm glad I got it either way. And also, I have this game here on for some reason, I don't know why, but this game right here is very expensive on Game Eye. I do not know why this particular game is expensive. It's crazy. Why did this game cost so much? I'm definitely not putting these at the bottom. I'll find a way to. Yeah, I'll deal with that because I don't want no pressure on these plastic cases. Oh, I also got this X-Men vs. Street Fighter. I put this to the side. I'm sorry about that. X-Men vs. Street Fighter, another Saturn Japanese exclusive. More of the long box stuff. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 2, Soviet Strike, Street Fighter Alpha. Yeah, I know I got Street Fighter 0 on the Japanese version of that. And I got NBA Jam Extreme. I may need to get more into NBA Jam Extreme. I want to really get into that game, but I never really get into it. Don't know why. All right, here's some more. I got Tomb Raider. What is this? Mass Destruction, Courier Crisis, Area 51, Mad 98, and Mad 97. When I put the other plastic games, I'm gonna put these. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's how I'm gonna do that. Matter of fact, let me move this out of the way. Perfect. Turn this around. Excellent. That is excellent. Excellent. All right, so I got those to the side for a second. All right, let's see. What else I got? Oh, man. Street Fighter, the movie, the arcade game, Quarterback Club 97, Sega Rally Championship, Virtual Cop 2, Fighting Vipers. Is that all of them? Fighting Vipers. All right, I got to reach for these. Give me a second, y'all. It's like they're like way over here in the corner. I'm gonna get all of them while I can. Yep. Awesome. Good. I'm glad I got those. Live 98, Daytona USA Champion Circuit Edition, NBA Action 98. I'm gonna talk about that game in a second. Gex, Galactic Attack, which is a very good game, and College Slam. All right, let's talk about this. First of all, I got College Slam on the Saturn as well. Very good game. Very, very good game. All right, let me put these down. Yeah. Excellent. All right. This was the last game that was made prior to NBA 2K. This is kind of like the precursor to NBA 2K. A lot of things in this game are very similar to NBA 2K. I'm talking about the original NBA 2K on the Dreamcast. A lot of the stuff is very similar to that game. And I find this game very interesting because you see where the build-up for the game, came from. The powerhouse that is NBA 2K today. And I love the fact that Kobe's on the cover of this. This is absolutely awesome. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. All right, so that's all the Saturn games. I guess I can do the Dreamcast ones now. Yeah, I'll do the Dreamcast ones now. And that'll be pretty cool. So let's start with the Dreamcast games. This is a game that I bought as an indie game. Let's see. Can I get that? Yeah. You could buy this game almost anywhere now, but these are a couple of games. The first two games are going to be games that are indie games that you can buy like on the PS4 now. Androdunas, you can buy that I think you buy that on the PlayStation. I know you can buy Ghostblade HD, but this is the original one that was on the Dreamcast. Now, all these other ones are games that are actually Dreamcast games, like real Dreamcast games. You got F355 Challenge. You also have King of Fighters, Dream Match 99, which is actually King of Fighters 98. Street Fighter 3 Double Impact, which is Street Fighter 3, the original, and what is it? Giant Attack or Double Impact. And then you got Dead or Alive 2 and Shenmue. Got those games. All right, stay. Don't fall. All right. I got Hydro Thunder, another Hydro Thunder. I'll talk about that in a second. Capcom vs. SNK 1, Capcom vs. SNK 2, Stormwind, which is an excellent game. I actually played this on live stream not too long ago. What game is this? Ready to Rumble Boxing. I thought I had the whole case of that. Well, I guess I don't. NFL 2K, NFL 2K2, Super Street Fighter 2X, the Grandmaster Challenge for the Dreamcast, for matching service, and House of the Dead 2. Oh. Why do I have two Hydro Thunders? Okay, well, this Hydro Thunder works just fine. This one works fine. The hot new version, this one works with VGA. This one does not work with VGA. If you try to use a VGA or HDMI adapter, this one will tell you that there's, it doesn't support a VGA. So what they did was they made another version of the game and called it Hot New, and this one works with VGA. So that's the difference between these two. Very underrated game, Vanishing Point. It's a very underrated racing game. I'm gonna probably stream that one day. Very, very underrated. NBA Showtime on NBA on NBC. Street Fighter Alpha 3, Marvel's Capcom 1. Did I just show these? Capcom vs. SNK 2. No, I'm sorry. This one is Capcom vs. SNK Pro. That's why I got confused. Capcom vs. SNK Pro. Put that down there. So yeah. And I have Marvel vs. Capcom 2, the Japanese version, which is an excellent game. And got Typing of the Dead. And I actually have, is it over here? It's so, oh, it's up there in my closet. I have the keyboard to go to this. My wife loves playing this game because she types at work, so it works. She loves playing it. All right, some more Dreamcast games. NHL 2K2, Sonic Adventure, Resident Evil Code Veronica, World Series Baseball 2K2, Crazy Taxi 2, Tomb Raider Chronicles, Tomb Raider Last Revelation. These games are about to be re-released. And Expendable. Expendable is a pretty cool top-down shooter. Okay. TNN, Motorsports, Hardcore Heat. I remember this used to be a TV network. TNN. I think it used to show all type of rally racing and Baja racing and stuff. Mortal Kombat Gold, Test Drive 6. Is this it? Let me see. Oh no, that's not the game. Never mind. Four-Wheel Thunder, Tennis 2K2, Sega GT, which is another underrated game, and NBA 2K2. My cousin loves this game. He swears by this game. It's the greatest basketball game ever. He played this game and he loved it so much. Oh my God, he was a big fan of that. Huge fan of NBA 2K2. All right, these are the last few Dreamcast games I got, and then I guess we'll jump to the 360 games. I didn't know I had a Japanese version of this. Okay, never mind. Daytona USA 2001, that's the Japanese version. The First Crazy Taxi, Fighting Force 2, which I need to get the first Fighting Force, actually. That one was pretty good. NFL Quarterback Club 2000, NFL Blitz 2000, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and Speed Devils. There's a version of this game that came out that was a Walmart exclusive or something like that, or it was pulled because of Walmart, because of the devil sign or something like that. It's very expensive to find that particular version of that game. It has a different cover on it. It's a very unique one. So that's all my Dreamcast games. Now, last but not least, we're going to jump to the Xbox 360 games I have. Do I have any more Xbox 360 games? No? I don't have none laying around. I do have my Wii U games up there. I'm not going to do my Wii U games yet because my son, he actually still plays the Wii U. So I'll jump into that a little bit, probably on the next one. Well, let's go ahead and get into the 360 games. Far Cry Predator, Burnout Revenge, Frontlines Fuels of War, Bad Company 2, the Ultimate Edition, amazing game, Spec Ops The Line. I did a live stream of that. Hopefully you guys check that out. And NASCAR Inside the Game, Inside Line. I do not know why I have this game. Maybe this is something we may need to visit and see what makes this game tick. Maybe this would be a live stream to do. All right, let's get these other games. Couple games fell off. Let me get these down here before they all fall. Yeah, let's get those before they all fall. So I gotta be a little bit careful with the rest of the games. There's only 2 fell back there, but that's okay. Dead or Alive 4. What is this? Don King Prize Fighter. That's pretty unique. I need to try that in live stream that one. Dirt, NBA Live 10, Halo Reach, Tom Clancy Splinter Cell Conviction, very underrated game, and Castlevania Lords of Shadows. All right, what else we got here? Okay, I'm gonna get into these in a little bit. I'll do those a little bit later. I have to explain those in a second. All right, so Grand Slam Tennis 2, College Hoops 2K8, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Madden 25, Virtual Tennis 4. Capcom Digital Collection. This is Sega Rally Revo. I need to get the real case of this, but this is a very good Sega Rally game. Ride the Hell Retribution, Halo 3, and Devil May Cry. I bought this game because of Scott DeWaz. He said this game was so bad that it's good, but I think it's so bad that it's bad. It's a terrible game, man. The game's absolutely terrible. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can pull some more. Well, I'll do those two-handed. All right, 3 more games real quick. Tiger Woods 2008. Oh, they wrote on this? Never mind. Need for Speed Carbon, which is another really good game. It's a sequel to Most Wanted 2005. And here's Pro Street, which is the sequel to Carbon. I always wanted to try Pro Street because Pro Street is a pretty unique game for Need for Speed. I never got around to it. All right, let's see. All right, cool. That works. Dead Space 1, which, you know, I can play this, the remastered version now if I wanted to. Live 08, Blades, Velvet Assassin, and MX versus ATV Untamed. Let me talk about these 2 games really quick. This is a hack and slash. This is a hack and slash action game that not many people really talk about. I played a little bit of it. I think it's called X Blades or Blades or something like that. It was actually pretty decent. I didn't have any issues playing it. I think I got like halfway through it. I think probably about 20 or 30% done. And this is actually pretty good. This is a game I may go back and stream this one too, because this is a game nobody really talks about. And this is another one called Velvet Assassin, which I haven't heard much about it, but this is like a stealth game. So it's kind of like 2 opposite games made by the same, developed by the same people, South Peak Games, or published, one of the 2. All right, original Assassin's Creed, Raiden 4, Dead Space 2, NBA 2K8, and NCAA Football 13. I'm going to put this to the side for a second because I'll talk about those in the next batch. GTA 5, yes, I do have GTA 5 on the PS3. I mean, I do have it on PS3. I think, but I do have it on the 360, which at this point, it's probably not even recommended to play this game on the 360. This game is on the PS4, PS5, Xbox Series, Xbox. I mean, so many ways to play it, PC, all over the place. NCAA Football 10, Madden 17, Halo 4, and Ridge Racer 6. Ridge Racer 6 is backwards compatible with the Xbox Series. So I need to keep that in the back of my mind. Remember that. Okay, now I can bring these 2 up. Forza 4, Forza 3, and Forza 2. I love the Forza Motorsport series. I still play the first one more than anything. But I'm almost done completing Forza 4. Which I may do that over again. But one thing about it, I need to get there's another version of this game somewhere out in the wild that has all the DLC on the disc. I need to find that one. Don't get me wrong, I think this is fine, but I think there's like maybe 10 to 15 more cars that's in the complete edition. I need to find that because I just want it because it's complete. And Forza Motorsport 2 is very, very good. Very good. Very good. Very good game. Let's talk about these other ones real quick. What is this? Vinica. I think this is another hack and slash. All Pro Football 2K8. PGR, which is Project Gotham Racing 3 and 4 and 99 Nights. A lot of people swear by this game and say this game is really, really good. And I only played about 10 minutes of it. I need to get back into this. I heard that was a really good game. Did y'all know that Project Gotham Racing started out as Metropolis? I think it's Metropolis Street Racing on the Dreamcast. Metropolis, get it? Metropolis, Project Gotham, get it? Metropolis, Superman, Project Gotham, Batman. Yeah, that's really a thing. And did y'all know after they stopped making these, they went on. All right, stay right there. Don't fall on me. It's going to fall on me. All right, good. After they stopped making these, they went on to make the Forza Horizon series. It's pretty neat, huh? So these guys got a pretty good pedigree of making racing games. I mean, Project Gotham, Metropolis, Street Racing, Project Gotham. Then you go on to make Forza Horizon. Actually, not that bad. All right, let's see. Let's get the rest of these up here on this row. Okay, so I got Sonic Unleashed, Red Dead Redemption, The Witcher 2, Call of Duty 2, NCAA Basketball 09, Rage Anarchy Edition, Dead or Alive 5, and NCAA 12. I need to go ahead and play it and finish. I need to play and finish Rage because I got Rage 2 on the PS4 that I want to play. All right, here's the next, final, and last but not least row of the 360 games. Fable 1 Anniversary, Fable 2, Fable 3, Halo Anniversary Collection. No, this is the Halo Anniversary, I'm sorry. Sacred 3, Call of Duty Ghosts, and Alan Wake. I love pretty much every one of these games. I haven't played all of the Fables all the way through. I think I got gypped, man. I do have Sacred 2, but I heard Sacred 3 was really bad. And I'm kind of mad about that because if that's the case, that's going to suck. Because they say the first two are pretty decent. And I played a little bit of Sacred 2, but I haven't played the third one yet. I'm going to put this one to the side so we'll talk about this with the other 360 games I got over there. Grid Autosport, NHL 2K8, The Last Remnant, which I heard was really good, Battlefield 3, Madden 08, and Ninja Gaiden 2. Ninja Gaiden is coming back, man. They got Ninja Gaiden 2 Blackout. I'm waiting for that to come as a physical release. I mean, I can play it on Game Pass right now, but I'm waiting for a physical release of that. And yeah, I just love Ninja Gaiden, man. Ninja Gaiden is great. And I heard that you can play this on is backwards compatible with Xbox Series. Grid Autosport is a very unique racing game. Very unique racing game. All right. Hot Wheels World Best Tour and World Best Driver. I kind of regret buying that game. Smash Court Tennis 3. It's another game I regret buying. I like the ones on PlayStation 2 much better. MLB 2K8, Madden 10. Also have Soul Calibur 4, Assassin's Creed 3, and Test Drive Unlimited. All right, we winding down, baby. Dante's Inferno, I'll talk about that in a second. Shadows of the Damned. I heard this game was pretty expensive now. Assassin's Creed 2, Akai Katana, Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage, and NBA Live 06. I'm kind of concerned about this game a little bit. This is like a collector's edition, and it's actually the Death Edition. It has like this 3D. You can probably see it on the screen. I like this hologram 3D look right here. The problem with this is This is Japanese. I don't know if it's a region free. This is a Japanese version of the game, but I do think this is region free. I remember putting it in my 360. I think it works, but I wonder, would this work on the Xbox Series? I've never tried it. But I bought this for a very low price, and they had everything in it. I mean, I think this is like $3 or something when I bought it. But it has all the stuff to it. It has the cards and everything. You have the DLC unlock code on here. I doubt if it still works. Well, it's good to have everything on here. It's pretty neat. If this does work on the Xbox Series, I'm pretty sure all the DLC will come with it. They usually do that type of stuff. But I think this game actually worked in my 360, so I should be good to go. All right, we're winding it down now. Gears of War Judgment, Gears of War 3, Gears of War 2, Gears of War 1, and Azura's Wrath. It's a pretty dope game right here. It's a pretty sought after game too. All right, last but not least. Well, I guess I could talk about this one real quick. This is not a 360 game, but I do have it. I'm going to put it in here with the rest. This is way out of left field, but this is Street Fighter II Champion Edition for the PC Engine. The game's not in here, though. My PC's over there. You can see my PC Engine like right there. So I'm pointing at it right there. My PC Engine right there with a little white little line in it. That's the game. That's this game that's on in my PC Engine. Matter of fact, if I'm gonna pack it up, I better get it, huh? There's the game. That's the hue card for it. PC Engine. I wonder what a little slip that goes to this. I wonder where that's at. Interesting, because I had a little slip to go to that. All right, last but not least, this is, well, no, I'll take that back because I did have some 360s that fell over here. Oh, come on. Really? You gonna get them all? All but one. So I'll talk about the last but not least after I do these. All right, here we go. All right, so I got MLB 2K13, March Madness 08, Tiger Woods 2014, NCAA 08, and Black College Football The Experience. I'm actually surprised that this game, you could play this game on your Xbox Series X. That's pretty interesting that you could do that. It's pretty cool. Last but not least, these are, well, this is one is not, but these are Japanese games that's on the 360. One of them, three of them are Japanese, I'm sorry. One is a PAL game from England or the UK, and another one is from the United States, but hey, they're all under the same umbrella. These games are games made by Cave, and these games are absolutely excellent. These are Japanese games. You probably can't read them. I'll tell you which one it is. The first one you can read is Death Smiles. It's an excellent horizontal shooter. It's a pretty cool game, and highly recommend it if you haven't played it. I think you can get it on the PS4 now or the PS5. Dodonpachi Saeda Ojo. This is a shoot 'em up, basically the sequel to Dodonpachi Dea Ojo, which is another game made by Cave, another shoot 'em up. Very good shoot 'em up. I love these type of games. Pretty awesome. Esmeralda 2. I don't have the first one. I need to get the first one on the PlayStation 2. But this game is another pretty good shoot 'em up. It's kind of a little unique. It has different mechanics, but very good. Mushi Himasama Futari. This is the sequel to Mushi Himasama. I have that on PS2. Another shoot 'em up, version 1.5. And I'm gonna tell you guys, these games aren't cheap. These games are pretty expensive now for the 360. I bought these when it was around maybe $40 to $50. They're pretty expensive now. Last but not least, I have Dodonpachi Resurrection. Game is in English. It is a PAL version of the game, but it does run on the Xbox 360. Matter of fact, every single of those Japanese games are region free. You can play those on the Xbox 360 on your American one. The whole thing about it is trying to buy them nowadays. Those games are fairly expensive, so you're going to be paying an arm and a leg if you want them. But outside of, well, you can buy this on Steam. And like I said, you can buy Death Smiles on Steam as well. You can buy them on PS4 or whatever. So pretty much that is it for all of those games. The Genesis, Saturn, Dreamcast, GameCube, Wii, 360. We done packed all those up, put those in the bin. And next, I still have, what else I have to put away? The original Xbox games, all of my consoles, I need to pack those away. The Wii U games, and I think that's it for all the games. So all I got left is the Wii U, the Xbox, original Xbox, and my consoles. It's pretty much it. Everything else that you see that's in my videos in the background, I'm gonna take that stuff down and all the other good stuff. So that's pretty much it. I'll probably buy another bin for my consoles. I'm looking at this right now. I know I'm gonna need another bin for. I also have my Xbox Series and Xbox One games over here too. I already know I'm gonna probably need about. I'm making some money. I'm probably gonna need maybe about two. I may need about two more bins, maybe three, because my original Xbox game is gonna be one bin by itself. My console is gonna be another one. Well, and my arcade sticks is going to be another one. But I think I might be able to swing some consoles without putting them in a bin. But we'll see how all that goes. I'm going to get up out of here. We're almost up to an hour. I want to thank you guys for rocking with me. Everybody who came through, who's been watching all the pickups, packing ups or whatever. But I do have like 20 20 Xbox One, Xbox Series games. I have about 300 original Xbox games to go through, and I have probably about another 40 or 50 Wii U games to go through. And then I got like 30 consoles over here that I need to pack up, probably about another 15, arcade sticks. And who knows how many controllers I got. But I can put my controllers away in another bin. That's not a big, in one of these other bins. That's not a bad thing. But I'm going to get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. I will see y'all on the next one. I really appreciate y'all coming through. Cannot thank y'all enough. And I'll see y'all on our next one. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy and y'all be blessed. Peace.